We offer our conveyance this morning to the whole of the world, to seekers from every country, every culture, every creed, every possible walk of life and walk of life. So many are seeking and striving now, more than ever before. And so we invite you to become aware that regardless of whatever religious path or spiritual philosophy that your fellow seeking souls are aligned with, there is an ardor, there is a passion, there is an intensity of intention that this planet has never before experienced, with these kinds of numbers and thus the amassing that we have so longed to see take place has indeed begun. And so we introduce you to the principle of the amassing. And as you receive this transmission teaching, extend your own energies of awareness, your orb of light, your higher purpose, to begin to truly connect so that you are more consciously contributing to the amassing. Imagine, if you will, where we began tens of thousands of years ago, where but a few handful of awakened individuals walked this earth, and even less had achieved the enlightened state. So please be appreciative, dear ones, that even though you still witness much strife and struggle and upheaval on this planet, so too at the same time, an amassing of light is gaining in momentum. We, in fact, at this juncture point of our endeavor to uplift the human race, are gaining the ground that we had anticipated, and we now see that there are a new potential, very much so, that can now also be attained. And so as you extend your own energies to connect with the global massing of awakening, the increase of light globally to the purity of the human heart, the authentic desire of the human spirit to live in peace and prosperity, goodwill, but also the will to good. And so set your intention, if you will, that we might empower that intention, that we might empower the will that you yourself set forth to be ever more aware of the amassing that is taking place, so that each time that you align, each time that you shift into love or kindness or wisdom or any of the divine attributes or qualities that are inherent to your soul and higher self, that you are aware of your contribution to the amassing. As you gain in your awareness of this amassing, you will begin to contribute with ever more outflow of your own spiritual intention and divine light. And so begin now, if you will, as you bring through your divine alignment to receive this conveyance, expanding your awareness to the crown chakra, to your entire aura, and your entire Antakarana, your pillar of light, your divine channel of connection to the higher realms, to where you yourself exist for all time, and from that light where you yourself in your enlightened state are indeed seeking to be fully embodied. And so know that as you send forth your awareness into the amassing on a planetary scale, that there is an outflow. There is a descent of spirituality on this planet as never before. This too is causing the phenomena of ascension, wherein your passion for the divine, your personal energy of being, of living, of intention, is ever seeking for that divine. That is what is setting up the divine principle of invocation and also evocation. And so we are adding to this invocation and evocation principle today your awareness of the higher purpose to amass a threshold of light on this planet that is indeed unprecedented and has never occurred. Never occurred, but is very, very close to indeed not only occurring, but reaching a tipping point that will send forth a lateralization of momentum that will take hold the world over. And so as you can begin to sense and feel the intention, the empowerment, the intensity of divine light, that this conveyance is automatically empowering, expand yourself into the thrust on a global level that we are potentizing. Allow yourself to resonate energetically with our transmission, with the purpose that we are sharing with you, and begin thusly to build your personal thrust, your personal empowerment, your personal intensity of higher purpose. Engage. And while many all over the world have discovered the sacred art of intention, there are those who will lead the way of what we might call empowered intention, energized intention, potentized intention, amplified intention. The more conscious you make your contribution to the amassing, the more we can amplify your intention. The more we can match frequency with your auras, your chakras, your divine light, your higher self, your monad, and even your logoic presence. For should you choose the monumental attainment of enlightenment in this lifetime, you too will be a Logos manifest. It is for the manifestation of the Logos on earth in its full, illustrious, and magnificent presence, what we call the supra-genius of the enlightened state, that the human vessel was created for. And thus fill your body with light. And also begin to sense deeply into the very fiber of your physicality the longing, the desire that human carnality simply can never satisfy. The desire that is deep, deep, deep within you for the divine. For even the body desires the divine marriage, the union, the at-one-ment, the abidance in the oneness that is the cosmic constants, the true north of all reality. Feel your body's desire to be the instrument, and begin to blend and meld and integrate the body desire for the divine with your highest intention, your divine alignment, and that which you are radiating out into the world as you make your personal contribution to the grand amassing of light that is now gaining in momentum the world over. And so taking a moment to expand, to intensify, to rouse within yourself your divine desire, even from your physicality, your heart of hearts. As you engage the arousal of your own divine desire physically, this welcomes and invokes and engages our response to you, to uplift, to increase vibration, to lift vibration over all. There is an essentiality to lift the planet's vibration, and to do so rapidly, consciously, and with love, and with higher purpose, that is inclusive of all beings, that is inclusive of the entirety of the human family, inclusive of all of the kingdoms of earth. And so we guide you to now bring forth your expansion, your contribution into the global amassing of light with an intention that it is all inclusive. Sending forth your divine purpose to all beings and all kingdoms without exception. Feel now the increase of divine flow as you make your contribution all-encompassing. You might sense the automatic expanse of your auric field, its intelligence, automatically serving as the instrument of radiance. Be in this experience, dear ones. Bring awareness to your own empowerment. Indeed, honor yourself. Recognize more fully, more deeply, what you are truly capable of. And so we are sending forth a new potential of the clarion call. The call for itself is now being outpoured unto all souls who have the receptivity to move through all of the thresholds of divine presence, to become fully manifest in the all-loving, all-compassionate, enlightened state of being. Now and in the years to come, this phenomena is on the increase. For so long, it was not spoken of. And it was reserved for only the exceptional few. But due to the passionate calling forth of ever-increasing numbers of souls worldwide, we now may outflow this new echelon of new and very potentized potential for enlightenment itself. Now and in the immediate years to come. Here in the West, the phenomena of enlightenment will be taking place.